good old boy down in Texas, John Ridderow, that's his name. Heard him talk about our country, Lord, I feel just the same. He speaks his mind, trying to help mankind and the people of the USA. Yeah, oh, John Ridderow, he got a lot to say. Oh yes, he does. 'Cause there's a good old boy down in Texas, turning Texas blue. And there's a blue dot family in the USA. And all over this world. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a blue dot family.
Damn right there is, baby, and it's time for us to meet. It's time for us to gather around the internet or whatever it is. It's a fireplace. Pretend it's a fireplace. Anyway, I'm glad to see y'all here. Dwayne Twizzle was the first one to jump in, followed by Ask Donna and Doug Sane and Dorothy Tyndall here, Kelly Roberts and Penny Hartleman, Debbie Kerpran, Trudy Baxter, thank you very much. Gordon Marble, Mason is here, and we appreciate it. Bunny Griffin, thank you. Helen Hernandez, let me see. Teresa Hicks, just got to focus in on the lettering there. Anyway, Richard's here. John Mittler, Ronald Chance, Vernon Sloan. Damn, everybody here. Mom Tattoos Huskies, Penny Hartleman, damn. Doreen Dickerson, now it's flipping around on me. Boy, howdy shit. We got a lot of people in the room already. Anyway, Vicky, thank you for being here. Zip this on down here. Let me see. Anyway, everybody's here. Shit. Anyway, it is Sunday, baby, and it's, boy, howdy, it's been a hell of a weekend. Lord have mercy. Let's put a notice out there. Tonight's discussion may involve some of the information coming out of the Epstein files, and we want to keep that at least somewhere around R-rated. Don't go into X-rated because we can't talk about that shit. They'll cut us off the air. Anyway, we've seen a lot of shit come out of the Epstein files, and there's a lot of names coming out too, and it doesn't look good. And there's a lot of photographs. That in descriptions in the papers of acts and everything that go beyond being gross. They're just disgusting when you consider the age of the victims. And so yeah, there's a lot there, but again, there's a lot still missing. And I keep reminding everybody I talk to that the rub that's in there when they made the disclosures was when they said they were going to withhold information on ongoing investigations. Anybody named in there that has significant liability, let's say, yeah, they're going to be under investigation, and that part is going to be withheld, and that's all there is to see here. Go back to your homes. The fire's out. And they say they're not going to release anything else. I think that's bullshit. I think it's an attempt to hide even more and even worse information. But yeah, I'm going to get to that, Penny. Yeah, the fight ain't over, but it doesn't look good for a lot of people. And a lot of big names are in there. And yeah, names that you didn't want to see in there. But they are. Anyway, yes, Trump belongs in prison. On a brighter note, I do want to brag just a little bit. My state of Texas, baby, and I'm hoping against all. Boy, I'm betting the bank, baby. Here in Texas, we had a state Senate seat up for grabs. Old boy got out. I can't remember if he died or shit. Anyway, the guy that held the seat was a big Republican. The district is up in Fort Worth, and it is a very red district, very red. Trump took it by 17 points, and boy, howdy shit. They had an election, and that's right. Kay Allen just came in with a notice, donated $5, said Democrats are winning in Texas. Keep it going. Yes, indeed, we did. Taylor Remmett, the Democrat running in District 9 down in here in Texas, upset, and I'm not going to be able to get this names right. The Republican was Lay Wambagazin? Wambag, I don't know. It's a weird name. W-A-M-B-S-G. They get too many consonants in a row. A-N-S-S. Anyway, the Republican there, and was whooped soundly. And so, yeah, that's a first salvo going across the bow there, that things are going to change. And in Texas, I'm betting the bank, baby, that we're going to turn blue. This state used to be blue, a very blue state, and was hijacked by shysters, what I think. And we're still trying to get them out of our house. But I have high hopes for this election season. That's assuming that we have elections. You know, you never know when something might, come up and screw everything up. Hi, Miss Chick.
Shysters, you say? Shyster.
Shyster. Yes. Yes. Yeah, that's the least of it, baby. Hey, let me thank Cindy Dove, who just came in with a $10 donation. Cindy, thank you very much. I appreciate it tremendously. Well, Miss Chick.
John, did you also know that Democrat Christian Menefee won Texas U.S. House seat in a special election that will narrow Republicans' majority in the House?
2.
It narrows it to 1.
It's 1. Yeah. Yeah.
1.
Boy, howdy shit.
But the big question is, will Christian be sworn in anytime soon? That's the big question.
If past is prelude, no.
No, there'll be a reason to not do it. There'll be some reason.
Yeah, there'll be some bullshit that
because we have a looming shutdown again. That's a good reason, right?
Yeah,
worked last time.
Yeah, we're shut down right now, as a matter of fact. Yep, hasn't been passed yet, and yeah, so we're waiting on that to happen. So technically, yeah, the government is shut down right now.
Yeah.
So,
till at least Tuesday.
Until they reconvene.
Doing stuff.
Yeah, because there's no hurry on anything. Shit, there's nothing going on they have to be concerned about.
But we have other good things that happened.
We did? What?
A lot of people participated in the last minute 1-day general strike on Friday.
Yes, they did.
And a lot of school kids walked out of school too.
I didn't do squat.
Yeah.
I didn't do squat.
Mm-hmm. And let's see, what else happened? A Minnesota judge appointed by George W. Bush has become an unlikely critic of the Trump administration's tactics in Minnesota. He's the one who ordered the acting head of ICE in Minnesota to personally appear in court in Minneapolis. Get your ass in here, he said.
Yeah. There's a lot of people ducking out right now. You didn't see Pam Bondi. You seen Todd Blanche up there on the talking shows today and all that shit. Talking crap. Making excuses for every damn thing. You don't see Pam Bondi out there. Where is our attorney general?
Yeah, she's probably getting a facelift or something.
Yeah. Yeah, she's getting something lifted. I don't think she's going to be around much longer, along with Christy. No, I really don't.
Yeah, Christy, the girls would probably be the first one to actually be.
First ones, yeah, probably be the first ones to go.
And the Democrats outraised their GOP counterparts across several of this year's marquee Senate races heading into 2026.
Tonight, aren't you? Yes, they did.
Mm-hmm. According to new filings submitted to the Federal Election Commission on Saturday.
I think it speaks volumes.
Mm-hmm. It does.
And a lot of it can be laid right at the feet of Donnie. A lot of conservatives, moderates, or whatever you want to say, not the maggots, because you're not going to move them. The maggots are in it for a whole different thing.
Oh my
But
God, I
those
tell you.
yeah, believe me.
Yeah, dealt with them this week.
Yeah. Did you? Boy,
Well,
shit.
yeah, we won't go into that.
Yeah, well.
And the Department of Justice dropped its effort to obtain personal and medical information for transgender patients at a Los Angeles Children's Hospital.
Well, there you go.
They tried,
Did
but
they
they
try?
gave up.
Did they see the handwriting on the wall? No, that ain't going nowhere.
No, they didn't. Nope. Try again somewhere else. Get knocked
We
out
have an
again.
opportunity, baby. We have a
And
chance.
even though Congress cut $500 million from NPR and PBS stations, vanishingly few have closed their doors so far.
Damn.
Sounds like private donors are stepping up.
I was
And
fixing to say, where are they getting the money to stay active?
private donors.
Yeah.
They've always had private donors. So I think
They
we're
have
just
indeed.
adding a little more to our donations now.
I think that has stepped up.
And
I think that
they
that
did.
has
I know
stepped
that I like to watch the news, and they did make a cut. They don't have weekend news right now. They just have the news hour during the week.
Right.
They don't have the weekend update that they used to do. That's one of the cuts they've made. Hopefully to be returned eventually, but for now, darn it. A federal judge revived a wind farm that Trump had halted off of Martha's Vineyard.
There you go. There's
That's
a little
always good
progress.
news.
Way out of shit.
And in New Mexico, a bill banning ICE from operating detention facilities moved forward in the legislature. So they're
Outstanding.
working ahead of time.
Yeah, don't expect
Yeah.
Texas to do that, but I wish more states would step up and say, no, we don't want to participate in your Gestapo type shit. Your mass.
And even with all the bullshit happening in Minnesota, there was two, I think, special elections on Tuesday there, and Democrats won 2 left-leaning districts in Minnesota, preventing Republicans from holding a majority in the state House of Representatives there.
There you go, baby.
Yay.
I do.
Yep.
I'm optimistic about November. At the same time, a very inquisitive mind as to what the fuck Donnie's got up his sleeve, because he's got something. He's got something going on.
Yeah.
And, with this little raid they had down there in Fulton County, Georgia, this bullshit with the Department of
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. That's the next thing, because, that's, of course, the midterms are coming up sooner than,
That's what
they
I'm talking
come
about.
faster than you think, and we're already rolling into primary season for him. But yeah, he's going to start tampering with that bullshit. That's the next thing they're going to really focus on. You know it for sure. But again, more than 60 CEOs of major Minnesota-based companies, including Target, 3M, Best Buy, and General Mills, signed a letter calling for an immediate de-escalation of tensions and for state, local, and federal officials to work together to find real solutions. So they're noticing when we call them out and ask them not to participate, don't let people in your parking lot that shouldn't be there, and that
Right.
kind of stuff. They're listening. They're worried.
I think there's a shift going on in a major one. And this ice bullshit has really brought everything to a boil, everything to the forefront. That in this Epstien thing, he's mentioned in there like I don't know what.
Well, and even in the Republican sphere, the support to abolish ICE has crept up a little bit. It was at 12% earlier this month. It's now at 19% of Republicans somewhat or strongly support abolishing ICE.
That's Republicans.
So that's Republicans. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a shift going on. They got their ass tied to a sinking boat. His ass is going down one way or the other with all the bullshit that's going on. And what's the latest? What did I just hear? Something I just heard come before I came in here. Oh, if that ain't enough of everything else, they're shutting down the Kennedy Center. 2 years.
Oh.
Closing it. That's right.
Okay. Big surprise. Yeah. Nobody wants to be there anyways.
That's why. He's butthurt because nobody
can't make any money if nobody comes.
So he's going to close it for the next 2 years for renovations.
Right. And it
I
will
guess
not
he's
have
going
the
to take a
Kennedy name
wrecking
on it
ball to the
anymore when he
Kennedy
does
Center too.
that.
You know, he's out of his freaking mind.
It's going to be
You
the
know,
Trump debacle center.
can't wait for the arch to be started. You know, that'll start pretty soon, I'm sure. He wants to get his monuments up
Yeah.
before he gets his ass impeached and thrown out. And if the freaking
Isn't it
Republicans
amazing
had
how
any
you
sense
do
at
your
all.
memorial monuments to yourself before you
Oh,
die?
shit.
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, he wants to make sure that, because he knows. Because he
Yeah,
knows if
his
he
kids
kicks
won't
the
read it.
ass, there'll be a bunch of maggots go crazy and poor Donnie and all this. They'll idolize the shit out of him. But as far as erecting crap in official monuments to him, no, I don't think that will happen. I don't think even Republicans, after his ass is gone, are going to tie his ass to them any more than they have to. They're going to have to account for a whole lot of shit anyway. You know.
Yeah, they're already scattering like cockroaches in the light.
They are.
Getting nervous.
Hey, let
And
me
we
thank
have 9 progressive prosecutors. Oh, go ahead. Thank Marianne.
Yeah, Marianne Stage came in with a $10 donation and said, the old cron here. I used to live in Fort Worth. That's why I live in New Mexico now. Congratulations on the election. I fully understand it, brother. I fully understand it. Uh, yeah, that was a pretty red area up there we took.
Sister.
You know, that was a big statement because Fort Worth, baby, that's red. You know, we have blue cities. Houston's blue, Austin's blue, San Antonio's blue, El Paso's blue. All our major cities except for the Dallas-Fort Worth area. You know, where it was very heavily red. So, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Just saying.
Yeah.
And I was
think
going to
we're all-
still list a
yeah.
couple more things.
Well, what other things?
We have 9 progressive prosecutors are launching a coalition to assist in prosecuting federal law enforcement officers who violate state laws.
Good.
It's called the Project for the Fight Against Federal Overreach, FAFO.
Oh, really? Say that again. Say that again.
The Project for the Fight Against Federal Overreach, or FAFO.
That's going to be an easy one to remember.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy, howdy. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Good. Good.
And we had, let's see. Well, we do have some nurses on strike, and I think they also were going to. No, I don't know if anybody reported much on that about them being out in support of Alex Preddy, but
I did. I saw it.
But I do know that 31,000 frontline registered nurses and healthcare professionals represented by UNAC, UHCP, at Kaiser Permanente hospitals and clinics across California and Hawaii did a strike, which is a strike. It's a strike. They're, so yeah, they probably had their Alex signs too.
I'm sure.
What else do we got?
There's a lot cooking.
Mm-hmm.
A lot coming up.
Gavin Newsom filed a civil rights complaint with the HHS urging a probe into Dr. Mehmet Oz's baseless allegations targeting Armenian Americans. Does anybody know anything about that? I hadn't heard that one.
Targeting Armenians?
I thought Mehmet was Armenian. Or do I have the wrong person? Oh, maybe not.
Boy, howdy. Just
boy, howdy. Yeah.
Anything for the
go ahead, Gavin. Do what you gotta
glory
do.
of. Yeah, do what you got to do. Hey, let me thank Beauty's Poet. Beauty's Poet came in with a $10 donation and said, "Well, outstanding. New sub, shout out, and thanks to my wife, Poets Girl, for sending me over here. Also, first time ever super chatting. Thank you for what you do. Cheers." Cheers, my friend. Cheers, and welcome aboard, baby.
Well, you're no longer a virgin there, Beauty's Poet.
That's right. Yep. That's it. And thank you, Poets Girl, for sending them over here. Yeah. Boy, howdy shit. Love it.
Yeah.
Well,
and of course, John, the best news.
The best news?
The best
you always
news
say
of
the
the
best news
day.
for last.
The best news for last. Liam and his father are back in Minneapolis
Yes,
tonight.
they are.
They're home. They
Yes,
got
you are.
home.
They
Thanks
are.
to a
The
representative in
5-year-old.
Texas.
Yes. Down here
Yep.
by Dilly.
Yep.
Yeah, they're released and they're back in Minnesota.
Was it Representative Cortez? Is that his name?
I
Went and
believe
picked
so.
them up
Yes.
at the detention center, took them to his house, and then later drove them to the airport to go home.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go.
There
That's
you
great
go.
news. It is.
It
Because
is.
that was a disgusting case to begin with. The guy
Mhm.
was doing it the legal way, doing it the right way, whatever you want to call it. And still it did him no good. And
And you
thank
know what?
goodness. Huh.
I think we need to talk about the Epstein files for the rest of the show, damn it. But we'll see what anybody else has to say about that.
It's it is. It's a disgusting subject, no matter which way you look at it. And I got no use for anybody that I keep Trump's defense is none of it's true and all that. And a lot of them are saying, well, some of it, might be just false accusations. All right, let's do that. With the number of accusations in there, let's just say 50% of them are false and just count half of them. That's good enough for me. A quarter of them are good enough. Hell, one. Tell me, yeah, with all the shit we're seeing. Hello, Franklin. Don't get me started. Franklin, are you with us?
Give him a minute. Might be getting his mic ready.
Let's see.
Or he's not pushed.
Oh, he's trying his mic.
Oh, he's struggling. He can't seem to.
Yep.
He's talking to us, I'll bet, but we can't hear him.
Might have to.
Video's not going to help, Franklin. We
Yeah,
can't hear you.
see you. I see you, but nobody else can. But I can't hear you. Yep,
Well,
you're having
Discord
some mic
can.
issues. Yeah, well, he'll try to correct that up.
Are you
And
shitting me?
oh shit.
Outstanding.
Well, let me call
Might have to
Benji Bowl.
recheck your settings.
Yeah, check your mic
Go ahead.
settings. Let me thank Benji Bo. Boy, how'd he get that out of your mouth? Benji Bo, who came in with a $20 donation and said, love your channel, and Tennessee Brando and Adam Mockler. Keep it up. I encourage you to watch others all the time. Others, including Tennessee. I love Tennessee Brando. Today, I've spent a lot of my time watching Midas Touch because there was so much to try to absorb. And I was talking to my son, and that's what I was trying to concentrate on some things I need to get done, and at the same time trying to absorb the shit from the Epstein files, and it's pretty disgusting. Let me see if I can try Franklin again, see if he got his mic fixed. I think he does. Franklin, are you with us? Nope.
Nope.
Nope. All right, I'm going to try to. I'm trying to remember of who had their hand up first and everything. So we'll get
Pretty sure we've
ladies
had
first.
Franklin in before, but maybe you have to give your apparatus, whatever you're using, permission. You got to give Discord permission to use your mic. That's usually in the settings.
So go to your settings and make sure that Discord has permission to use your.
And worst comes to worst, log out of Discord and then come back.
There you
Sometimes that
go.
does it.
And when you do, make sure you
Not
have
just
a hammer.
down to the bottom, but
Make
out
sure you
and
have
back.
a hammer in your hand. The fucking thing has a camera; it can see you. I'm just saying. A little motivation never hurt. Hello, Lady Freedom.
Sneak up on it. Don't let it see you.
Hello, John. Hello, Blue Dots and all the ships at sea.
All of them, baby. How are
I'm
you?
Lady Freedom, and I rock, and I'm doing, well, great-ish.
Great-ish?
Oh,
Well,
that's goodish.
that's good. That's good. Great-ish is pretty good right now. Sure beats
All
suck.
I can say is that I'm upset. Yeah. I'm just kind of upset with the youth of Tucson who told us disabled and old farts to stay home. Don't get involved. It's cold weather. Ice is circling us like sharks. And then what do they pull? That great big protest. It's like, You left us out on purpose.
Oh.
We're going to remember them come March for the No Kings. We're going to remember them.
We have some marches coming up. Let me see here if my button works. If it should have updated. Yes. On February 17th.
Hey, John, you hear me?
Yes, Franklin, I can. There you go, brother.
Hey, there we go. We got it fixed.
Yeah, there. I'm glad you're in there. Well, I done hit the button, so let me
Oh.
get this out. I got a new button
All
here, and
right.
I was just bragging about it. February 17th is National Day of Lobbying. Impeach Trump, abolish ICE. This is the day, and we have some other ones coming up too. No King's March is coming up, a big one. And but February 17th is a National Day of Lobbying. That's the day
It's
we
a Tuesday.
want you to. That's the day we want you to do it. Call your representative. Make a
Call or
statement.
show up in person at their office. Yeah, some way of contacting them. Impeach, convict, remove, defund.
All of that.
Those are your
All of that.
topics.
That's what we want, baby. So February 17th, put that one on your calendar. That to make that effort to contact your congressman, your senator. Call everybody. Hell, call some other state senator. Make sure it doesn't get done with
Yeah,
yours. Just go down the
make lots
damn
of calls.
list.
The hell.
So, anyway, Franklin, you doing all right, brother?
Yes, I've been very, very busy lately with my son just had surgery.
Oh hell, that's
Yeah,
not good.
he had he had to have surgery on his left testicle.
Oh shit.
Hmm.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
What happened? What
Yeah.
happened to the left testicle?
So, well, what happened was he wanted something to drink, so I gave him something to drink, and he had a sippy cup and stuff like that, and he fell, and all of a sudden his testicles basically and literally grew literally, I would say more or less, got so big almost like a watermelon.
No.
And
Oh.
yeah. So he had to, within 3
How
hours,
old
his
is
left
he?
testicle he's 2 years old.
Oh shit.
Oh,
No.
poor baby. Oh.
Yeah. But
Damn.
he doesn't even remember the surgery. He's just running and going, doing whatever he wants to do.
Yeah. That's great.
Well,
That's great.
That's a kid for you.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's
Both
a
of
kid
mine
for
had
you.
surgery when they were babies. Both of them. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
But
never
he's doing okay.
Good.
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 Give him
That's the
hugs for
main
us.
thing. He won't even
So,
remember it.
Probably
He won't
not.
even remember it.
But
No.
other than that, though, the whole Epstein thing is out. Well, I would say not even all of it, but whatever.
No, not all of it's out. What they were forced to have to, they're redacting that. They said they've been redacting for a month. It didn't look like they did a very good job. I'm just saying.
No.
Yeah,
No.
there were plenty of
And what really
photographs
caught
of
my
people's
eye
faces.
is, I guess, what really caught my eye was one of the she used to be a WWE wrestler back in the day. She was named in the Epstein files.
Well, howdy.
Yeah, look up look up Ashley Massaro.
Ashley Massaro.
Yeah.
Well, howdy. Oh, we're not done. As a matter of fact, we
Oh,
haven't even
no.
really. There's so much in these files that it's like where do you even start? But
And I guess
Yeah.
and I'm very shocked to see Marjorie Taylor Greene acting, somewhat different.
yeah, she's acting a lot different. She's I don't know what
Somewhat.
do you want to call it? Saw the light or whatever.
I don't know, but
I think
I
it's
don't
pretty
know
well self-centered
why
shit.
or what, but
I think she recognizes a sinking ship.
changed her. Something changed her. I don't know if it was the talk with Thomas Massey or what.
Make no mistake, she has an axe to grind against
She's
Trump
si-
and the
She's
Yeah.
also trying to save her own
and the
ass.
other MAGAs.
Make excuses for her own damn decisions and what's come out of her mouth.
That's true too. You do got a point there, John.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's
Hey,
so fun to see these fucking maggots
oh, I think you're going to see
squeal
a
like
freaking
pigs.
exodus pretty soon of Republicans with Donald Trump. They're going to have to dump him. They got no other choice at this point. Are you shitting me? There's so many questions in this. He's mentioned so many damn times in the Epstien files. Got photographs of him and all that shit. I don't give a shit. People are going to assume.
Guess who else is in there, John?
Huh?
Guess who else is in there?
Oh, let me see. There's Bill Gates.
Starts with an E.
Huh? Starts with an E. Elon Musk. Oh, Elon Musk is in there a lot. Remember Elon Musk when he said, "Oh no, I didn't do shit, but Donnie did." Oh, guess what? Guess what? Yes, Elon Musk is in there a bunch.
We don't
With
know that
these
he did anything, but he's done some
he's making
emailing.
fucking arrangements to make sure he's on the fucking island during the party time, which seems to be
big party time.
a central message through a lot of the emails they're looking at with these people, where they're just outright saying, "When's the best time to party?" I can't remember, one of them said, "I'm not coming there for relaxation." He was coming there for a party. He wants to know when the best time is. You know, these scumbags.
It reminds me so much of the Diddy parties.
Yeah, same thing, ain't it? Ain't it?
Thing.
Tell me it's different.
Yeah.
Tell me it's different. Hey, let me thank Susan Rotella, who came in with a $20 donation. It did not pop up, but Susan, thank you very much. There you go.
I mean, the only thing that's different is, there's a, Diddy who is black, and then you have,
somebody, I haven't seen this yet. Somebody said Clarence Thomas.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
That's the only comment I see.
Oh,
Clarence
maybe.
Thomas. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Well, yeah, there was quite a few listed. Let's see.
Oh, I don't think we haven't been able to scratch,
No,
that many
we
documents
haven't even
out.
scratched the surface.
No, not even.
No.
I mean, and there's plenty of people out there, swarming all over them trying to look for information.
And if Donald Trump really wanted to literally bring like he said during the campaign, if he really wanted to release it, why in the blue hell has he, like, 1 minute he said he wasn't going to release it, then the next minute he was going to release it, and then it's a Democrat hold, it's a this, it's a that.
Because with Donnie, it's a word game. It's a fucking word game.
Yeah.
Of denial, delay, whatever it takes. You're not going to get anything out of this administration without pulling fucking teeth. I'm telling you, everything. And this, this has. Wait, something else happened too. Something else major is going to happen because, oh my God, this I can't stay in the headlines too long. So the war on distraction, whatever the hell it's going to come up in the news next. But I guess you could expect something. I really do. I think you can expect something.
It's a possibility.
Because that's the game he plays.
Yeah,
we'll probably go to war with Iran.
Well, hell, if you remember correctly, when Marco Rubio was in the Senate, was in Congress and stuff like that, friggin' Rand Paul asked him, "What makes you think another country will do that to us?"
It's a big question now.
What's up, Franklin?
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on?
Hello, Dr. Andy.
Yeah, nothing much, man. I just got some really sad news. My dad just passed away last year.
Oh, man. Sorry to hear that, brother. News nobody wants to hear.
What's with the noise in the background?
What's that?
It was Franklin.
Franklin? Oh.
He's got a little one with him.
Yeah, it sounds like he's got.
I got a little whippersnapper.
It sounds like it. It sounds like it.
Yeah, I got my dad passed away from a stress-induced heart attack. Yeah, my dad passed away from a stress-induced heart attack thanks to the fucking landlord that we got. So we're suing the fuck out of him. I mean,
Nice.
we've been suing him. Yeah. My dad
I'm
filed a
sorry to
suit
hear
when
that,
I was
brother.
still in high school and shit. Motherfucker's MAGA and he's rich as fuck. He lives in Malibu where fuck. It still pisses me off, basically.
Must be nice.
But,
Sorry.
I don't know. I really hate
It's
living in my
rough,
grandmother's house, though, to be honest with you. But that's a whole other thing to talk about, other ways. What's ironic, though, is that Renee Good died the same day of my dad's funeral, which is really surprising. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. I've been calling my representative lately to have some damn rent reform and some other shit. Motherfucker's is very like fraudulent and sketchy as fuck. He's married to a lawyer though, which is really frustrating too.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Doesn't mean she's a good lawyer.
I know.
Yeah. There's all sorts of lawyers.
Yeah.
As
Me and Ultra Fly were talking about it. He has his hand up. He can tell you about it.
Well, let's get him up here then, and
Yeah, bring Ultra Fly.
let's see what
What's
he's
up,
got
Ultra
to say.
Fly?
Hi, thanks for the invite. Hey, can I just start off with one good thing also to add to Mrs. Chick's intro?
Sure.
Is that the 5-year-old young gentleman is now back home with his father as well.
Yes.
That was
That's a
detained
good
by
thing to
ICE,
hear.
That is
as well
good.
as his father is also now released by order of judge, and they're both at home.
Good for them.
That's outstanding news.
A productive thing. Like, I have a productive thing to say and a rant I'd like to say. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Go ahead. You've got the mic, brother.
The productive thing for like those that foresee troubles in the future coming up. The Blue Dot family is a great place of information and very like-minded individuals. Come join us, like and subscribe the channel, join us on Discord, and have these conversations with us.
Yeah,
There's a lot of great people I've met here so far, and I'm new here. It's been great.
Well, I appreciate that. We do. We have a great family. A lot of people have been here 10 years in this family.
This guy's from the state of Utah.
Yeah, outstanding.
When it comes to myself, I am ultra fly for a white guy. I come from Utah. My rant is in the sense that of, ladies and gentlemen, look at our White House. Look at the disgustingness in it. Look at the evilness in it. We need to do something, and we need to get out there and vote in droves. But look at Alex Pretty right now. Look at listen to the crowd and what they're saying. Oh, he should have complied. That's why he wouldn't have died if he complied.
Yeah,
you know who also did comply? Our forefathers. They didn't comply at the Boston Tea Party. They didn't comply when they were forced to be paying bullshit taxes.
No,
that is true.
In fact, this country has a history of non-compliance. That's what makes us progress. Is non-compliance, because if we were compliant from the beginning, it would not paint a pretty picture for our society right now, and none of that would have survived. Just the evolution of our times, it wouldn't have survived. So
well, if you look at it the way I look at it, what's the difference between Alex and that other that MAGA kid
Rittenhouse.
Basically
Rittenhouse?
Yeah, Rittenhouse. What's the difference?
Well,
he killed people for no reason.
He was protecting the property, and that's the ticket. He was
fuck that kid, dude. I'm the same age as that kid.
Fuck him. That's a prime example of the difference. If you remember the shot of Carl Rittenhouse after he killed two people, when the cops drove by, when he was walking down the middle of the fucking street with an AR, and they just drove by. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing.
No goddamn no. No, that
Well, like when it comes to those two things,
not batting
like
an eye.
Rittenhouse was he shouldn't have probably been there. Like he was a young
Hell, he's down
kid
here in
a
Texas running for
situation he
fucking
did.
office.
Yeah, I mean, like in that situation, he shouldn't have like been there. Like there was better options to choose when it came to protection. Did he have
He
a right
crossed
to
state
hold his
lines. His
firearm
mama drove him across state lines with a weapon. Great mom, by the way.
Exactly.
Way to go, baby.
Yeah.
That's how to raise a little redneck. Yeah, put your child in that kind of shit. And
Yep,
and look
it
what
put him-
happened. But yeah, he came through it smelling like a fucking rose.
Nope. And they justified his 2 Amendment right? Did he have a right to have his firearm there? Sure, that's our American right. But when it comes to Alex Preddy and like him legally holding a firearm, legally having the license in the way that he was containing that firearm,
It was on his possession. He wasn't holding it. Let's make that just he was not holding it. That thing never got near his hand. He never went for it.
Many means was he not the aggressor. He spent his last moments doing the most chivalrous thing a man can do, standing up for a woman, standing
had
up
just
for a
been
person
shoved.
who
Who had just been shoved.
And the agents, the immigration enforcement agents, let's get that straight, they walked over to him. They aggressed him. I mean, that's on top. That's just a few of the reasons that they were in the wrong. There's hundreds.
There's a list. There's a list, brother. And none of it looks good. They've got a civil rights investigation into it. What the fuck are you doing? You look at the videos, it's goddamn murder.
I
It's
have a really
murder.
good feeling that some of those
shot him in the back. Shot him right in the back.
some of those Proud Boys and Oath Keepers, that were at January the 6th are probably in ICE.
They're probably goddamn ICE officers. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. We're waiting on that breaking story. Once they take their fucking masks off, this whole bullshit of the image of what ICE has become. Masked men jumping out of unmarked cars with weapons in their hands. What do you terrorize
John,
the whole fucking neighborhood?
If you seen what's that Proud Boy leader name? Rique Tario's post that he said, he's like, yeah, I know some people in ICE that are Proud Boys and Oath Keepers.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does. Think of that. Put that thought in your head. Hey, let me thank NYX. Nix came in with a $5 donation that said Trump gave Nicki Minaj a gold citizen card. Then the White House reported later it wasn't valid. Really?
Fuck Nicki Minaj, dude. She has the most annoying ass personality imaginable, dude.
Yeah.
I kind of liked that when she was at Turning Point. She fucked that up.
Oh, yeah.
Ratty shit. See what Trump does?
Did
Get
she
that
said
Trump
that the
shit all over you.
president
Next
is
thing you know, you're stinking. People don't want to be
She
near
said
you.
she said that JD Vance was an assassin.
How would you? That's so disrespectful, dude. Why would you say that to like a widow who lost their husband from an assassin?
Well, that's a very good question.
Because he's a dick. Hey, let me thank Mandolia, who came in with a $20 donation and said, boy, honey, I'm not a Texan, but I'm so glad you're all here. Community, I'll always miss Ann Richards. Oh, big time, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Big
and the
time.
worst part,
Those were the days, baby. Ann Richards was governor, about as blue as you can get, baby. She's the one that said, poor George, you can't help it. He was born with a silver foot in his mouth.
Yep. Hey, Franklin.
Yeah.
What makes it worse about Nicki Minaj is that her brother and her husband are like on the sex offender registry. That's what makes it worse.
Well,
birds of a feather flock together.
I don't know.
That is shit.
I fucking hate Nicki Minaj. I've been hating Nicki Minaj ever since she like her music is not that good in my opinion though.
Oh, damn it.
I'd rather listen to Dropkick Murphy.
Fucking A, Dropkick Murphys.
I'd rather listen to like the 2000s or 2010s, or not 2010s, but like 2010s or 2000s or 90s hip hop.
Who's waiting for the Super Bowl to hear Bad Bunny and fucking Green Day?
Oh,
Works for me.
my cousin.
Works for
My
me.
cousin or
Oh,
hyper
I
dad.
cannot wait. I want to listen. I want to hear what they say about this
Yeah.
whole situation.
Yeah, they're not Donnie's picks. Donnie doesn't
Oh
really
my
want them
God.
in there.
No.
Thinks it's a disgrace.
Oh, they
and all
got
that
mad
shit.
at the last Super Bowl. I want to see them get mad. Remember when they got mad at the last Super Bowl?
Mm-hmm.
I hope
That
they
was
hold on to
that
their
was
britches.
so.
I hope they
know, that
hold
was
on to their
so.
britches because I'm having a feeling. Hey, let me
Oh,
thank
that was so satisfying.
Benny of Blue Dot in Kansas came in with a $2 donation. I'm trying to decode this, Ben. ICE equals COD Pat Puck rejects the Army, don't want. Oh, wait a
True.
minute. ICE CO Pat Puck rejects the Army doesn't want. Yeah. Pat Puck
Yeah.
rejects the Army doesn't want. Okay. All right. Had to run it through my head. Yeah. Yeah. COD Pat
Agree.
Puck rejects the
I
Army.
almost forgot.
Rejects. What? What?
I almost forgot. Bill R is down in the audience. Apparently, he had his surgery and stuff, and we were talking a little bit ago. He's feeling good. He's feeling fine. And I'm so happy to hear that things seem to be looking up for him.
And who is this?
Bill R.
Bill? Oh, Bill.
Yep.
Well, good. Good. I'm glad to hear that.
He had some surgery recently.
Oh shit. Yeah, stay away from that shit. Yeah, I do my best to stay
Yeah.
away from doctors. They always want to cut on you or do some shit to you. I don't know. That's what they want to do to me, so I just stay the fuck away from them.
Oh.
I don't know, dude. They should
Yeah.
do a congressional hearing on corporate landlords, though.
On corporate
Once we take
landlords? Oh
Yeah,
Lord.
once we take back the house.
You know,
I've been talking to my
that
congresswoman
comment
about
just
that.
brings up.
Oh. They're going to be doing a hell of a lot more than that.
Donnie came out the other day, and when they was talking about home prices and they lowering home prices, he said, "I don't want to lower home prices. I want to make them go higher, higher."
Oh yeah.
And, you know, because he's talking about, well, okay, more people. No, more people's not going to make more money. That puts it
no.
into that corporate America shit. That pretty soon nobody's going to own a fucking house. You know, you're going to be renting or leasing at the best. Won't be able to afford a fucking house. And
No.
who owns all those houses except very wealthy people who have a fucking boatload of them, and they're just happy to have you sit back
speaking
and
of
make
that,
payments
John.
every fucking month.
Yeah, speaking
Like-
of that, John, my landlord is a rich fuck. Basically, he's a rich fucking douchebag, and he's a swinger and a piece of shit. Basically, that's what the fuck he is. He killed my dad through a stress-induced fucking heart attack. Basically, thanks to him.
Mm-mm. That's
Yeah,
sad.
my dad
man.
is like dirt. Yeah, my dad is in the fucking dirt right now, and this fucking asshole's in his yacht and doing whatever fucking bullshit he wants.
buddy,
dude.
there's no
Probably a
sympathy
maggot,
there. I'm
too.
sure he doesn't give two shits about where your dad is.
I know. My
You
dad
know,
is.
he's going to get his money no matter what.
Yeah.
You
He's
know.
a fucking piece of shit. He lives in Malibu too, basically, and he donates to Trump.
Well, that tells you a lot. To afford to live in Malibu, I guess you got a little cash. I guess you got a little jingle in
upset.
your pocket. I assume.
Yeah, I'm upset because, like, dude, we've been dealing with like broken pipes, fucking bed bugs, roaches,
Oh shit!
and some mold and some other shit. And this motherfucker
I
doesn't
live
give
in
a
a
fuck
house that's
about
falling
anything.
down. Literally. My
Yeah.
house is on stilts, on like telephone pole stilts. Yeah, half of them down there under the house. You could walk in there and put your finger like, I don't know, halfway into the fucking
know.
wood. It's rotten, and you
I
know,
know.
there's just it's too much. And I got the ceiling at a different angle and all that kind of shit around here. But you know, it's I'm in you know I'm in big discussions right now with my kids on making sure that my final house is in order. You know, meaning my will, updating the beneficiaries on my life insurance, stuff like that. And it's you know, my kids are there. We don't want to do that. Yeah, fuck you. You know, it's there's too much at stake. and I want to make
Yeah.
sure that my house is in order. And so yeah, it's the whole will thing, and I got to update because I'm a federal
Yeah.
employee. It's a process I have to go through to make sure my beneficiaries are on my life insurance the way I want them to be, and shit like that. So it's
Well,
not
John,
fun
I'm
trying
gonna
to put
let
your
you
house in order.
go.
All right.
Yeah. Goodbye, Franklin.
Bye,
All
Frank.
right.
right, you guys take it easy. Nice to meet you too, Blue Dot family. Have a nice night, and I'll
Franklin,
be
we
seeing you
appreciate it,
guys
brother.
later.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much for coming in. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you,
Thank
John.
you.
You bet.
Yep.
And I see.
Oh,
Walking in the
all
free
right.
world, Andy,
I
or
see
whoever.
if
This one disappeared.
Oh, Franklin. I
I
just
see
want
a
to say
hand
that I got
flashing
like
down
so
there. I want to
much.
bring that one up here.
Yeah.
But first, I want to thank Piper Saul, who came
Yeah.
in with a $20 donation and said, "How did Antifa block all those Melania movie theaters so people couldn't get in?" Yeah,
Yeah.
that movie didn't go over too great, I understand.
I
Well, it
know.
depends
That
on where
movie
you
sucks
live.
though.
Depends on where you were. Some places were almost sold out with people who either A, had to go there to report on it, or B, just, they're big Trump supporters, and my God, they got to get
Yeah.
out there and support Melania. And I don't know. I didn't see the movie. I've seen the premiere or the little outtakes and shit from the movie. Are you shitting me? Who gives a shit?
They were passing out free movie tickets trying to get people to come in. They tried to pay
Yeah.
people to come in and see it. They even more or
If
less tried to wrangle
if
up
you're
homeless to come into the watch
if
it.
you're liberal minded, for one thing, I don't
Yeah.
think there's a single damn Democrat or liberal minded person that would even darken the fucking door, just on pure uh, uh, uh,
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
that shit.
What's up,
Well, you know,
Dangerous
with
One?
the
Pure principle is what I was thinking.
yeah.
But yeah,
Well, with
nobody
the
wants
way
to.
the weather is, like up there in the Northeast, because they were
Yo,
not getting anybody in to see that movie, they were opened it up as emergency shelter, and they thought, the homeless would come in and they play the movie for them. And they had the homeless leaving. They'd rather face the storm than have to keep watching that movie.
have to keep watching that shit. I don't blame them. Do you? Do you? Nobody.
That
I
has
don't blame
that
him either.
tells you something. If
It's talk
someone's
about
willing to
a
go out
worthless
and
fucking movie. What they say it costs 75 million to produce and to advertise and all that combined. 75 million.
Yeah.
Think it'll make that much?
What a waste
Yeah.
of fucking
so.
money.
I don't
What a
think it was
waste.
about what it was going to make. It wasn't about
What a
that at
waste
all.
of fucking
No.
money.
It was a
Hello,
payoff.
Dangerous. How are you
He was
doing?
hoping that it'd win
What's up,
a
Dangerous?
Oscar so they could give it to him.
How you doing, Dangerous?
Welcome
I'm
back.
doing good. I got a couple things that I'm bringing to the table today.
What's
And
up?
we now know who, have you talked about who killed Alex? That we now know
Oh
that
yeah.
Jesus killed him? Yeah.
The officer?
Jesus, Ochea. Oh, yeah, Jesus. Well, Jesus, Ochea, and Raimundo Gutierrez, according to ProPublica, they've
Yeah.
identified them. So we
Yeah,
now know who
yeah.
they are. But here's something that I'm bringing to the table that I hate to be a doomsday kind of a person, but there's this guy by the name of Stefan Burns, and he is a geophysicist. And he looks at space weather, and in the next 2 to 3 days, we have a sunspot group that is going to be facing the Earth that could be even bigger than the Carrington event. And it is forming, and it is not looking good. So,
Well, fill me in here because I'm lost.
I mean,
here.
within the next
What
within the
event
next
are you
2 to
talking
3
about?
days, well, I'm
Go
talking
ahead.
about a sunspot group that's going to cause an X-class flare that may even be bigger than the Carrington event that happened
wild.
back in 1859 that could reset. It could be a fucking reset here on planet Earth. I mean,
You're
honestly,
talking about
all of our
satellite?
satellites.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
with the
you're
weather,
frying.
and we've got Jupiter right behind us, and we've got all the other planets, Mars, Venus, Mercury, all lined up on the other side of the sun. So basically, if you were to look at the sun straight down, you would see a complete line of all the planets lined up in a row. And
Right.
that's one reason why we're having such incredible weird ass weather where it's so cold down in the south, etc. But this event is happening, and it's within 2 to 3 days. It's almost facing us. And when it faces us, this guy came on and he titled his particular video today, and you should go look it up. And he's not one to be Mr. Sensationalism. But what he wrote here was modern Carrington event may be about to occur, emergency update. And he says this could be it. So, with all the political bullshit that we got going on, where the temperature of the planet is hot politically, this right here could be a reset on planet Earth that you and I, with nothing that we're doing here on this planet has anything to do with it. It's our sun that may do the reset, whether we like it or not.
True.
And we are at a solar maximum. So this is a very serious. If you go watch this, that Stefan Burns, his name is Stefan Burns. Go look him up online and watch this. It's 59 minutes and 48 seconds. He goes, normally I don't do them this long, but I want to explain this so that you know. And he goes, this could happen within the next 2 to 3 days, at the very longest, a week.
And to fill people in on what the Carrington event is, that's where the sunspot creates so many solar particles that our magnetosphere can't divert all of them. The Carrington event is like, it was so bad it caused the telegraph system to fail and caused sparks from telephone poles. But at the very least,
it's on fire. It'll
also
caught on fire.
That sounds like definitely you would probably lose internet. That
Everything.
The
We would
first
lose
thing
the
to go.
GPS satellites. We'd lose communications. We will lose. There'll be major blackouts on planet Earth. It's going to fuck with our electronics in ways that we don't even know. Because back in 1859, there is no way that we had anywhere close to what we have now. So we run in a digital fucking electronic world, and electronics, all it takes is fucking charged solar particles from the sun to hit us, and it will cause shit to start short-circuiting. It'll blow transformers. By the way, if you look on every telephone pole, there's something on most telephone poles, your electrical poles down your street, you will see every few telephone poles, you'll see something called a step-down transformer. What that does is your line that's running along your street is carrying 17,000 volts. Now, what happens is these step-down transformers, which I'm looking at one right now across from me, that step-down performer takes that 17,000 volts that's running in that line and it drops it down to 240 or 440. And then, of course, once it comes to your house, it splits off. But it basically drops from 17,000 to 440 for your house use. But guess what? Did you know how many transformers we have in stock in the United States? We only got 5,000. 5,000. And you know how long it takes to make these things? So if we had major blackouts where transformers started popping everywhere, there is no way it would take us 10 years to build enough to replace them all. So we've kind of put ourselves behind the fucking
So we're all
going
to die. That's what you're basically saying.
Well, this may be something that could be a reset, brother.
Well,
this could be actually, it could be in our best benefit. I mean, it may put us back in the 1850s overnight, but it could be actually a good thing.
That would not be a good thing right now, brother.
Another good thing on that note, another good thing would be if nothing bad happens, it will also create the most beautiful aurora borealis you will ever see.
We could see them even here in Hawaii.
There's a bright side to everything. The whole world will die, but hell, you'll have a beautiful view as we burn out
I guarantee
the light.
when you're seeing those auroras, there's something serious happening, and our sun does power us. Without that sun, life doesn't exist. So,
that's
the big
obvious.
bright object in the sky could also be a demise, for us. So I'm just
eventually
it will.
Eventually,
it will.
Eventually, it will.
Eventually,
Eventually, it'll swell up and then just engulf us. You know?
Yep, 3 million years from now, we're halfway through its life. It has 11 million year life, and 11 billion years, and we're 4.5 billion years into it. So 3 billion years from now, it will actually expand enough to go all the way out to the orbit of Jupiter, which means it'll engulf everything in the way, and then it'll turn into a white dwarf.
So we're all going to die.
I don't know. I don't want to be doom and gloom, but I want people to realize that if it's being reported that we are at a solar maximum with this solar sunspot that looks very fucking angry, it's a solar spot monster. And, just be prepared, folks. Be prepared.
I don't know how you would prepare for that outside of making sure you have personal generators, which I do. But,
so...
that would be on a major scale of an international disaster. The scale of which we don't even want to think about.
I honestly thought, Danger, when you were going to bring up about that city killer asteroid that has its sights on us right now. I really thought you were going to bring that up.
Actually, that one's going to hit the moon. That one's going to hit the moon.
Which is going to break a big chunk.
Forecast it. That one's going to hit the moon, and it's going to put a fucking huge crater in the moon because it's 65 kilometers across, and it's going to cause, we'll see it from the Earth. If we are looking at the right point, we'll see this fucking spark happen on the moon. But here's the problem. When it hits the moon, it's going to throw so much fucking lunar dust and rocks up into the fucking in space that it could cause problems for the Earth eventually, because all of that shit that's going to be expelled from the moon.
Irene.
Yeah.
I hear
In
you,
the
buddy.
meantime, we've got a democracy to save.
Yeah.
We do.
Which all that will be solved, of course, if this happens and we get the solar flare, we lose all communication, electricity, and all that shit. Don't worry, politics will be called. It'll solve itself immediately.
It's kind of a reset. That's the way Stefan's going. It goes,
that's the kind of shit I don't even want to think about, because that's the shit that turns people into fucking animals. Okay? And that's something that we can't afford to do. And, so I don't know if the switch is going to be turned off in a couple of days. If it does, we're all fucked. But, we all thought that was going to happen on the turn of the century when the clocks ran out and it was doomsday then. I don't know about the solar flares, and I'm not up to date on it. But
I don't either. I know that people up at DCAS, right where I used to work, right next to the people at the brand new solar telescope.
But to listen to your description, there ain't no hope for mankind.
Right,
we're all going to be fucking toast, and the civilization will come to an end. I don't think that'll happen.
Well, that's not going to happen, but it's going to definitely it'll crimp our fucking lifestyle a bit if this happens.
Oh, if that were to happen, and the result was that we lose satellites and all that, then we're in for a rough ride.
Yeah.
Hey, let me
if
think.
our GPS satellites aren't working, do you know how that's going to fuck everything up?
Oh, everything.
GPS, how much
we
shit
wouldn't
runs
be talking
GPS?
right now. We wouldn't be holding this conversation. There would be no show. There would be no nothing.
Yeah, even
now,
my ham
I would
radio
assume
won't
your
work.
TV wouldn't work. You would not get any network.
No, my ham radio won't even work.
Yeah.
Even my ham radio won't. Yeah.
We'll be living in a Mad Max world.
Mad Max world, baby. Anyway, let me thank Benny of Blue Dot in Kansas, who came in with $2 and said Melania was involved with the Epstien trafficking. Oh, indeed, the First Lady was mentioned.
That doesn't surprise me, though.
Just a surprising little fact. Are you shitting?
I got to watch this one that Keith Edwards put out 3 hours ago. Musk's daughter's just confirmed it's all real. I like Keith Edwards. He's a good guy. But
I've been watching
Elon
several people this afternoon. Again, trying to absorb as much as I can.
Elon's daughter, his own daughter, hates him.
Yeah, he hates her because she's trans.
I know.
Hello, Uncle Fatty.
Yeah, she dropped some pretty good bombs today for sure.
Yeah, he did. How you doing, brother?
Definitely.
Welcome
Decent.
back, brother.
Not too bad. Decent day on the snowboarding hill. Got a little bit of turns in today.
Oh, shit.
Lucky.
Hey, Uncle Fatty.
A little
pray
too
for you,
cold,
buddy.
but, that's all right.
Snow.
Hey,
I'll pray. Boy, howdy.
Yeah. Still a little
You should
hungover.
call
We
up
went
your,
to
Yeah.
We went to the Melania program last night, dressed in our Rocky Horror gear. It was
outstanding.
This is
Outstanding.
just-
How was it?
Oh yeah.
Interesting
Did
movie.
you bring the
Well,
squeeze?
we turned some heads. I would say we turned a few heads, but
Did you bring squirt
it
guns?
was kind of a little cold for the
popcorn?
assless chaps, but it worked out.
Was it a packed house?
How was the movie? How was it?
Shitty,
Oh, Lord.
horrible.
I got to
He
do
tells
Did
this.
she do the
He tells the whole
YMCA thing? Did she do the YMCA fucking little dance I hear that she's supposed to do that she can't even spell the letters right?
Yeah,
Lord
yeah.
have mercy.
It was horrible.
How's the music? How's the soundtrack for that movie? Like
Hey,
she goes, I picked all the music myself. Are there
Hey,
any good?
speaking of
is there any good
soundtracks,
music?
speaking
Oh,
of soundtracks, Marble Chick came in with a $5 donation and asked, "Play the song, John. Fuck Trump and fuck ICE." And I want to thank her, and I will. And JP Lee's just came in. JP Page just came in with a $5 donation. So thank you very much for that. And John Cass just came in with the $10 donation and said, "Is it time?" Shut the fuck up.
I just need you to shut
Yes,
the
it's
fuck
time,
up.
baby.
Nobody
Yes,
asked you,
nobody
bitch. I need you to shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Just shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
I wish my dad was alive
Go ahead.
to hear his opinion on Melania was Jesus. It's unfortunate he passed away. He was 51 last year.
Wait a
I
minute.
just need you
Wait a
to
minute.
shut the fuck
more.
up, 'cause nobody asked you, bitch. I need you to shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Just shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Bow, bow, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Bow, bow, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Bow, bow, shut the fuck up.
Yep,
Shut the fuck up.
that's it, baby. That's the fucking family anthem right there, baby.
I love
Anyway, fatty,
Man,
how's
Well,
it
the
going
Andrews
besides
sisters.
up
You know-
there snowboarding your ass off?
well, Killer, I did catch a bunch of this stuff. I'm really kind of into the Artemis rocket that's on the launch pad right now, getting ready to go.
Oh,
They're
really?
doing all the test firing and stuff for the rocket down there, and we just got hit with a gigantic cosmic shockwave, and our magnetosphere the past couple of days has been all jacked up, and as it hit the far side of the sun that we were not looking at, and as it rotates.
Yeah.
Now those pits that were formed in the far side are kind of turning towards us, and no shit. I mean, this could be
a big one.
Yep. Just be prepared is all I'll say. Be prepared.
That's-
Just
what else can
know
you
that
really
it's a
do?
possibility. Because I mean, it's pretty nuts, dude. Really, like
It is nuts.
and the timing about it too,
I-
with everything about the rocket launches and when they're doing all these launches and now, like you said, with that asteroid that could potentially hit the moon, it's definitely some weird shit that like. If nothing else,
Do you
knowledge
think God's
is power.
trying to
That's
send us a
definitely-
message? Do you think God's trying to send us a message that we better
You
cool
know,
our jets there?
I
think
got
he
a
is.
feeling that the Earth is Noah's Ark, and eventually,
Okay.
no matter what, the species will survive. And it's like a big terrarium. It's like a big terrarium in a fish tank that you put a bunch of animals in, you forget about it, and then every once in a while you come back and you feed it, and you just kind of make sure it's still kind of just barely alive. That's kind of what I think we're at. But
Can I
Going
add
with
one?
Irene
Good
Lambert.
analogy.
How do you prepare for doom? How do you do that?
yeah, right.
How do you-
I
how do
say
you
have an
prepare for
attitude of
something?
gratitude, right? I say put on
Well,
a
just-
smile.
Right,
Straight up,
just
'cause
be
there's-
aware that it could happen,
Right.
and if it does happen, then you know what is happening. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because there'll
Yeah.
be a lot of people that don't know. They'll be trying to tune in their TVs, and nothing will work.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
just be aware that they're forecasting this in the next 48 hours to 72 hours, and it could happen anytime in the next 2 to 3 days. And if you look at
Yeah, and
this guy,
You would think that would be more in the news. I'm just saying.
Yep.
You would think that would be making the news.
right? You would think,
yeah, you would
but
think.
we don't have a science department anymore. We barely have a NOAA anymore. All
That's
of our,
true.
all
That's
of our
true.
funding for all of our science programs are down. I mean, we can't even fund child cancer, let alone anything else. So, but no, there's
Nice.
definitely a lot of stuff on the science community and on the YouTubes and the Rumbles and the whatnots.
I hate to.
Are they
admit my
talking about this
ignorance on the
too? Are they
subject,
talking
but
about-
on this one I am. So give me the name of the solar.
Yeah, you know what? And I'll drop a couple in the Discord as well. Just as well. Hey guys, make sure you smack that like button, right? Hit that bell. Make sure you're subbing up to the program. Make sure you get on the Discord.
Yeah.
Make sure you share this shit.
A lot of cool people on the Discord. So many.
Yeah, the way that if you're going to look that up, John, it's Stefan Burns is his name. Stefan Burns, and he's titled it "A Modern Carrington Event May Be About to Occur." Emergency update. He put in parentheses, and it's 59 minutes and 48 seconds. But when you start to see the pictures of this fucking solar, this sunspot that is coming our way, you're going to go, he uses the Carrington event. Back then, they didn't have the technology, but the guy drew all the sunspots out and he made a picture. And this one is as large as the Carrington event, if not larger. So it's a little scary.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. I saw quite a few things on it here this morning when I was driving up to the hill.
Can I add one thing?
I'm looking at
Go ahead, Don.
Oh no, I'm just looking at solar activity. I googled the Stefan Burns.
Yeah, and a lot of this stuff too. Like I said, every Falcon rocket, every Falcon 9 that goes up just for the Starlinks, puts into the upper atmosphere 16,000 cars idling for a whole year worth of greenhouse gases.
Pollution, right, pollution.
And we're putting these things up like twice a week.
Yeah.
Every week they're throwing rockets up. Yeah,
and they put all that stuff in the upper, and as soon as it clicks onto the jet stream,
is only, how thin our atmosphere is. It's like it's like the skin of an apple. You know what I mean? The Earth is the apple, and what we live on is just the skin. I mean, our atmosphere is so fucking thin. It's only 70 miles thick. That's very thick.
So,
meanwhile,
the
political apocalypse is happening before our very eyes.
That's
kind of.
The shit that Elon's daughter put out was 100% worth getting into.
On that political note, can I just add to, another thing that points to this just cabal of disgusting evilness? Guess who showed up in a picture with Jeffrey Epstein and some young lady? The director of the Melania fucking film.
Yes.
Yeah.
The guy that just put out the Melania film.
Yeah. He directed the Rush Hour movies with what's his name?
Yeah.
Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker.
And he was accused of sexual assault. And that's why he's been in the Hollywood scene for a while. Nobody will use him as a director in Hollywood, except Melania. So it kind of makes sense.
Oh, they're friends from way back. I mean, don't forget that Melania is Jeffrey's leftovers that Donald took from him. I mean, it's disgusting, but it's the truth. I mean, it's
sloppy seconds.
The whole thing about it too is, we've got all of his friends and all of his buddies and all of his old buddies from back in the day, that Prince Andrew and a bunch of the guard and a bunch of the princes and whatever's his posse, whatever you would call it, the folks around Prince Andrew, are all busted and shunned out of society. Those are all the guys that Trump was hanging out with on record. You put the timelines together.
Oh, speaking of
worldwide.
Yeah, speaking of Starlink, that Starlink is helping out sex predators. I don't know.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. If it could be,
It's called QAnon.
The
thing about it is,
there you go.
Because QAnon was the guys that, it's all, everything they say is projection, right? Every accusation is a confession. And this whole QAnon thing, as crazy as it all sounded, is looking like it was pretty much 100% true. They were just following the wrong leads. They wanted so bad to be the Democrat. But it's them. It's right under their noses. They're the ones that rationalize and justify this stuff because, in reality, their evangelicalism allows them to just sweep things under the rug and turn the blind eye.
How's that holding up?
This is a systemic thing in society where, we're basically at the forefront of society right now, where
everything's gonna collapse. Yeah.
Being
it's
so
funny because
sexually
when the
deprived.
power went out,
I prefer
listen to
not to
this.
think about that. I think of it like that. I prefer to think of it. We are on the cusp of making significant change in this country.
Huge.
A very
And
significant change
a,
because I'll tell you, when the
a
power was
shift.
out for like 13 hours here the other day, I had nothing to do, no cable, no Wi-Fi, nothing. So I started reading a book that I got that's on the New York
Well, that would do us all good.
top 10 bestseller list by Scott Galloway called Notes on Being a Man. And it's all about the toxic masculinity. And there was this one quote that fits this moment so apropos. And I want to let you know, I quoted it, and it says, I've often said history's greatest innovation isn't the semiconductor or the iPhone. It's the American middle class. It's not a naturally occurring organism. It'll go away unless income gets redistributed from the upper income to the middle income. The world works where a very small number of very talented, well-connected, lucky people jump out ahead using relationships and capital to pull farther away from the pack and end up garnering a disproportionate amount of resources. Time passes and the bottom 99% realize the quickest way to double their assets is to kill the top 1%. Then it starts all over again. That's where I say eat the rich, and they're fat and soft and we're hungry. So
Damn
basically,
straight.
history has shown
Oh.
that, it's like that let them eat cake moment. And we're very close to that. So go
Hey,
figure.
dangerous one. Speaking of eat the rich, can I ask you a really good question?
Go ahead.
Do you have a MAGA landlord? A rich
Fuck
MAGA
no, I own
landlord?
my own house. I own my house.
Well, we do, we do, and we're suing the fuck out of him.
Good.
That asshole lives in Malibu, and he's married to a fucking lawyer. Piece of shit. And thanks to him, my dad died from a stress-induced heart attack. Basically, my dad was
It's there's a lot of stress on a lot of us right now.
There's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of anxiety happening in the world. A lot of anxiety.
And because we don't know
We're all
where
kind
this
of
is all-
living on a razor's edge right now. All of us.
Yeah.
Because we
I'm
don't know
feeling
where.
If you're
stressed
not,
myself.
then you're not paying attention. That's what I say.
Yeah. My dad was a union organizer at one point.
Nice.
Good.
I'm sorry to hear the passing of your dad.
That's what America needs is more union. Tell you what. And when I talk about all this
It's
trad life and all this
when-
traditional bullshit, Ward Cleaver, the Beaver's dad, he'd be making, let's see, let me get my thing out. I got a live tracker on this.
Come on, don't be so hard on the Beaver, Ward.
$137 an hour he'd be making in today's adjusted income.
Yeah, they're not. People aren't making that. People aren't
Yeah.
making that.
Yeah.
But the corporations that
They're
used to be
struggling right
unionized
now.
are making that. And the
I
top
saw a
1%
figure-
of those corporate
I
executives
saw
are
a figure
taking
the
it all
other
home.
day.
The
You
one
know
at
what
a
the
time.
average American income is right now in the U.S.? The average American income is $62,000. Do you know what the average price of a brand new
I'm way
home in the
below
United
average.
States is? $414,000. Almost
Yeah,
a half
you-
a million dollars for a home. There's no way people can
And Donnie
fucking
wants it to
buy
go
homes
up.
when they're making $62,000 a year.
True.
You can't buy no
50-year
half a
mortgage.
$1 million house. Fuck no.
Yeah, you get
Your
that
mortgage would be
50-year
so
mortgage,
insane.
85%
But those
interest
with a
over
lot
the
of money
term of the
can,
loan.
and then they'll lease it to your ass or rent it to you.
Yep.
That's the name of the
They want
game.
to trap everybody in a rent cycle. We heard the president say it the other day. He said, I want people's houses, their homes to go up. So that
Yes.
if you own a home, you're already automatically wealthy in his eyes. And if you don't, too bad, so sad, you'll be fucking stuck in the rent trap for the rest of your life.
There you go.
Paying somebody else.
That's why I fight so fucking hard to
That's
keep
what
the
got
one
my
I
dad
have.
killed. Yeah, that's what got him killed with that shit.
Anyway, I guess we'll get ready to call it an evening tonight. I want to thank everybody
Well, let's
for
pray
coming in.
the sun does a reset on us.
Yeah, let's hope not before we come back on Tuesday. We may or
Yeah,
may
that's
not
true.
be here on Tuesday
Oh, well.
if that happens, if the gloom and doom does come true.
You better
good luck
get your
to
ham
everybody.
radio out because I'll be calling you.
Stop
I'll be
making me
calling
want
you on
to
the
cry.
ham.
Okay, just stop making me want to cry, please.
On Tuesday, I'm gonna talk with my
I'm working on the
lawyers.
assumption that on Wednesday everything will be fine. I'm
Let's
working
hope.
on the assumption that just like the turn of the century, everything's gonna we might get some very colorful northern lights. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to take satellites out. I don't know if the gloom and doom is going to happen. But I'm working on
either.
the
Yeah, but it's
assumption
still
that
making me
it's
proud.
not.
But I figure I should at least report it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Well, I appreciate
That's
you
all I
bringing
could
it in.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
but
all.
Yeah.
you don't understand. I studied how to, the old ways of passing around information.
Yeah.
I know how to use the old type of printing press. I learned, throughout
Right.
history. I've also
Get the
learned how to ride
Firefox book.
horses, ride motorcycles.
Get the
I was a
Firefox
clean
book.
guy.
Get the Firefox books. It's all 6 of them. They will
We
so
all might
value
have to
all
go
that
back to
old
the post office.
Appalachia.
Everything
We
I
might have
studied.
to be forced to write letters to each other, which might not be a bad
Right.
thing.
It might not.
But yeah,
Yeah, but I studied how to do this, and suddenly you're telling me that it's a possibility that my time has finally come, and here I am stuck in a wheelchair. My right side of my body doesn't want to work anymore, and I just want to go outside and do like a Kirk impression about him yelling at Khan. I just want to look up at the sun and go. It's just
Right.
like no.
well,
I don't think it
let's
helps
hope
to wave your fist in the sky at the sun at this point, though.
That's right.
What can you do?
Well, yeah. That's
I
probably
do it
about the
every
best
morning.
you could do if this happens. So, good luck with that. But on
Yeah,
any case,
let's pray it doesn't happen. That's all.
yeah, let's pray it doesn't happen. We put all our energy up in
Everything
the
I
sky.
studied.
Yeah,
Well, that's the best thing about our side is no matter what happens, we're always here to teach each other.
That's
We're
it.
always here to reach each other up, pick each other up, and teach each other what to do. And in these times, it's the Boy Scout in me that says be prepared. And
That's
right.
it,
when it
brother.
comes to stuff like that, printing presses. I mean,
You
that.
adapt,
just,
you overcome, you move forward.
Yeah.
That's the only choices
What's that
we
saying?
have
How
in
does it
fucking
go?
life. I don't give a shit what it is. you're
Prepare for
talking
the
about.
worst, hope for the best. Prepare
There
for the
you
worst,
go,
hope for
baby.
the best.
Anyway,
well, I
really
know it's going to be a
frustrated
crazy
right
week
now.
with all this Epstein shit dropping.
Yeah.
Donnie's definitely going to pull some shit this week. It may be Iran, maybe some more Greenland shit. Looks
I'm
like he's
telling
already
you.
amping up on
I'm telling you,
the ice stuff, but
the Epstein list
but
is
we know he
coming
ain't gonna
out. There's
quit.
more pressure put on him for that. We're going to have another fucking international incident or something big in the country is going to happen. You can bet your
They're
ass.
ready to hit Iran. They want to hit
Yeah,
Iran.
we're fixing to
and
do
that
that
could
too.
start World War III.
Yeah, that would be a distraction, wouldn't it? Fuck, nuclear
Yeah,
bombs
big one.
flying all over the fucking place. You won't
In fact,
be worried
actually,
about.
Somebody
won't be
here in the
worried.
Blue Dot room went and sent me something from a CIA, from an Air Force, and it talked about that there were 4 nukes they had planned. They had planned to hit, and they were going to shoot one right outside of Tehran as kind of a warning. But you don't go throwing nukes around. Last time we did that was
this is
above
not
ground
good
test,
for life
below
and
ground
other
test.
human things. Or for people or other delivery. Yeah, none of that's good.
But you thought
So
that we
really
learned our lesson 81 years ago. You thought we learned our lesson 81 years ago. But I guess the time passes and people forget.
Yes,
So,
they do. Yeah. Yes, they do. And yeah, people forget. Anyway, we're going to call it an evening tonight. Dangerous, thank you for coming in, brother. We appreciate it very much. Thank you for coming in and sounding the alarm, brother. So we
Thanks
can all
for
be a little
having me in.
prepared.
I'm sorry that I had to come in. I don't want to be Mr. Doom and Gloom, but I want people to be aware that we could be having an event happening, and we should keep our eyes to the sky. Keep our eyes to the sky.
And get ready to start sending smoke signals out. Because,
I'm already experienced the doom and gloom already with my dad's passing.
Yeah.
Thanks to that fucking landlord that I fucking got. Piece of shit.
This might be the cherry on top of the cake then.
You'll get through
We'll
it.
see. Well, thank you,
we'll see
John.
what happens.
Listen, stay blessed. Have a good Sunday, and I look forward to talking with you all on Tuesday again.
We'll be here, brother.
Good night.
Thank you very much.
Aloha, brother.
You bet.
On
By the way, I hope
Tuesday,
my
have to
letter
pick
showed up.
boys.
I hope my letter showed up on your birthday. Did it, or did it come after?
It came in just in
John.
It came in just.
Did it come on?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Okay, I didn't know if it
very
would show up
good.
on that
Thank
Saturday
you very
or
much
not.
for that. I enjoyed it.
No problem. Anytime. If I can do the same again, I will. Anyway,
Well, I
FYI.
appreciate it. You bet.
There's more where that came from. Put it that way, okay?
I'll keep an eye.
All right.
All right, brother.
All right,
Take
brother.
care of yourself.
Peace be with you, man. And y'all.
You bet.
Take care.
And
know
and you. Aloha, my friend.
Aloha, my friend.
And
Alrighty.
Ultrafly.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for coming in, brother. We appreciate it.
I'm happy. If I just can real quick like and subscribe to the channel, join our Discord, join the Blue Dot family. There's a lot of cool people like Colboa, Bravo Chick, Benny. Just awesome, great sources of
We're full
information.
of awesome people, buddy. We
And
really
I'll
are.
just end on the note: a true measure of a man and/or woman. Thank you, Rebecca Kimball. Give her some love in chat. A true measure of a man or woman is a person who will stand up for those who cannot stand up for themselves.
No greater quest in life, brother. We
Thanks,
stand
John.
up together or
Thanks,
we
Mrs.
fall
Chick.
together. Anyway, Ultrafly, thank you for that. Take care of yourself. And Dr. Andy.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming in, brother.
You too. I'm already sad already though, cause like my
I
dad
know
never
you
got
are,
the chance.
brother.
My dad never got the chance to celebrate my 23rd birthday on December 31st. And you know what? I just want to give a message to the Blue Dot family. Call your representatives once we take back the house and ask them to do some rent reform.
There you go. That needs put
know,
it on the list of shit we need to do. Yeah. Yeah, because the housing problem is a serious concern in this nation. It is.
Yeah.
And this administration just wants to make it worse.
I just want to give a message to my landlord, though. His name is, I don't want to say his real name, but I'm going to say his last name. His name is Sedetti, or whatever the fuck your name is. Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself, buddy.
And I hope I meet your ass in court. Fucking piece of shit.
There you go.
Yeah.
Face him down in court, brother. Just take care of yourself. That's the number one thing. Take care of yourself. Watch that temper. All right, brother.
Yeah, and also, call your representatives and ask for rent reform. And also, let's hold these corporate landlords accountable in the house.
Indeed, brother.
Goodbye.
Andy, take care of yourself. And
you
Uncle
too.
Fatty.
I love you.
Love you too,
buddy,
brother.
Be good.
Uncle Fatty.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. Hold on to your britches.
Love the zone shit show.
Indeed. Yeah, and the shit seems to be getting deeper and deeper, and we have to keep our eye out for even more. So
attitude of gratitude, man. Put on that smile. Give that shit away. It's the only way. I'm telling you. Love always wins.
It does, and that's the little way of making sure it does. Just try to put a smile on your face and give that shit away to somebody else every fucking day. You can find a smile somehow, even on your worst.
There's always something good going on, but fashion fatigue is real. And,
it is.
Don't be afraid to take a few hours for yourself every day and unplug away from all this political bullshit. Because
I take walks.
In reality, we can bitch all we want, we can complain all we want, and we can change things. We definitely can. But we can only do that when we're
Uncle Fatty.
Healthy mind.
We're the only ones that can. Brother, take care of yourself. Thank you for everything you do and your voice.
Much love, Blue Dots. Everybody be good.
You bet. And Lady
Smack that like button, ring that bell.
There you go.
Share this shit.
Down there. Lady Freedom.
Right here, John.
Thank you, baby. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the fight that you're in. Baby, we're all in this fight.
Oh, thank you for having me. And Lady Freedom out.
Lady Freedom out, baby. Take care of yourself.
Free world.
That's it, baby. Anyway, Miss Chick.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up?
I did have something I wanted to share. Let me just double copy it in case I didn't copy it. There are a lot of wonderful people out there writing songs and for various things that are going on in the world right now.
Right.
But we have a gentleman in Kentucky who goes by Keith the Human.
Keith.
And he has a YouTube channel, Keith the Human.
The Human.
And he wrote an original song, which I would love for everybody to go over and give him a subscribe and a like and listen to this song. I will post it in the chat. It's called The Long Dark Night. And he plays guitar and he sings this song. And I can't play it on here for you, sorry, because it doesn't work for me to do that. But I am going to post it in there. Please go over there and support him. But yeah, there's a lot of that, it reminds me of what happened in the 60s and all of the wonderful protest songs. And I mean, people were just pouring it out in music.
Indeed.
And what better language and what better avenue to talk about and share and spread this than through music. So
it always has been.
That.
It always has been.
Yep.
And yeah, my life back in the 60s, early 70s. Yeah. Our lives, it's, I always say each one of us has a soundtrack to our life. What was happening when, certain events in life, where you were. We all have that in our head. But yeah. We'll take a listen because it sounds like it's made an impact on you, so I'm sure.
Yeah, and Keith's just, as he said, he's just a good human, and he's like us. He sits on his porch and he just either plays music or he talks about shit that's going on, and he's just a really nice guy. He really is. Give him a like. Anyways, John, speaking of likes.
Yeah?
We had some people that liked our shit.
I like it when people like our shit. Actually, I
we
love it
had
when
people like, where did I put that piece of paper? People like Rhonda H. in Indiana, Norman H. in Ontario, Canada, Lonnie E. in California, Richard N. in New York, Hilda B. in Georgia, and Julie B. in Maine. They all liked our shit.
All across the nation, around the world, baby. That's where we are. That's where this Blue Dot family is. And it's because of y'all. Yeah, it's not because of my handsome, great looks, y'all. It has nothing to do with it. Well, maybe a tiny bit. Anyway. Yeah, baby. Keep the word going. Keep talking to each other. And I do highly recommend you listen to other voices also. This is not a competition between any of us. We're all in this same game, trying to get people informed and concerned enough to be involved in this fight. Because it's a fight worth happening, and it's a fight we cannot afford to lose. So make sure, especially now, there's going to be shit coming between now and the elections with voter rolls and all that kind of stuff. That's what the whole thing in Georgia's about and all that. So make sure that your registration is up to par and you're ready to vote, baby. Because that's the one power they can't stop us, is in the ballot box. And boy, howdy shit, if we can turn parts of Texas blue, boy, howdy shit, the rest of the country ought to be rolling in blue. Anyway, tomorrow's Monday. We'll get through that. And then we'll be back here Tuesday for another Blue Dot family meeting. So until then, take care of yourself. Try to put that smile on your face and try to give somebody else's face a smile. It makes everybody's day a little bit better. And that's the best we can say. Anyway, make every day a little bit better. I love y'all. Thank you for being here. Thank you to this Blue Dot family. I love you, Miss Chick. Thank you for everything you do, baby.
You're welcome, John. And I love you too. I love the Blue Dot family. Good night, Blue Dot family.
Good night, family. We'll see you on Tuesday.
Good afternoon, Blue Dot family.